Opinion: it's hard to beat a sporting Cinderella story. Leicester winning the English Premiership in 2016, a baby-faced Boris Becker at Wimbledon in 1985 and our own Michael Campbell, in nowhere near a radar, let alone on it, cradling the US Open trophy in 2005. Maybe this year the NRL could write its own, by picking up a battered and bruised Cinderella and put her back on her feet. This week the NRL's name and reputation was dragged over the sideline for yet another incident involving violence towards women. I wonder how many clubs and players are following in the verbal footsteps of the irate section of society, feeling unfairly persecuted. This will take all of you. I feel for the NRL bosses, I really do. Without GPS tracking, minders, mentors, mothers and partners watching their every move, certain players will do dumb things. Bosses are also human, but it shouldn't take a dominant tackle by shame and embarrassment for them to get tough over a cluster of incidents. We take a look back at Ben Barba's career following his ban from playing in the NRL. This week former Dally M winner Ben Barba was the sixth and final straw over an alleged physical altercation with his partner. He would have known what was coming after NRL CEO Todd Greenberg had said 3 days earlier, "If you're violent towards a woman you can expect to be removed from the game." It starts now. CCTV footage was viewed and Barba was banned. No court or judge needed. Read more. Napa Bears all to clear name. Sting and tail for Barba. Warriors Green sees positives. Daily Move. The Tigers blocked 5 players were arrested and charged in December. All allegedly involved violence towards women. White Ribbon says, an unhealthy culture has embedded in NRL clubs. The NRL says it isn't. Well, I guess we have had a few very large full moons recently and one were red. And climate change may have played a part. Strong winds of stupidity could have been blowing in from the plains if I wasn't thinking straight. But there are no excuses. While the public figures it out for themselves, professional league players get millions of dollars worth of training, support, advice and education to help them understand that hitting and sexually abusing women is bad. Are some unable to take in this advice due to a buildup or entitlement between their ears? Or are they treating these sessions like a defensive driving course where you get a few months knocked off your learners for good behavior? None of this is new in sport. For decades revenue has been prioritized over responsibility, with players excused or protected because of the harm to their careers or the sport. While the NRL can't talk about consequences for the players ahead of their trials, they have promised to act if the men are found guilty. But what if, just like in life, there's more grey than black and white? New Zealand cricket stuck with the latter two colours when black cap Scott Kuggeleijn was found not guilty of rape last year. No further action was taken by NZC, unlike the Irish Rugby Union, who revoked the contracts of 2 players acquitted of rape. The NRL has a chance to really set a high standard for the sport and other codes. Not enough was done in the past and now the NRL is reaping the terrible rewards of a botched job, but more importantly, many lives will have been tipped way past the horizontal to fall unsupported. And there is more pain to come. To get Cinderella to the ball in one piece, the NRL has a lot to do. And all those involved in the sport, including the fans, must play their part and understand that the discipline, dedication and sense of responsibility needed to succeed and on the field are needed in even greater quantities off it. There are more important things in life than sport. It's a lesson Ben Barba is being forced to learn. Stuff.